Jo, jo, jo. Jo, jo, jo. Og vi er kørende. Yes. Og så er vi sgu på. Dejligt. Skal vi gå på det stream endelig? Jeg har haft lidt travlt den uge her, guys. Så det, men nu er vi på. Jeg har været hundepas de sidste par dage. Så var jeg, så har jeg været lidt syg sådan. Så jeg er lidt håb. Jeg er gået sådan og bare proppet appelsin og citroner i mit ansigt. Eller spist det. Ikke mit ansigt, det er ikke sådan ovenpå. Men sidder og spist det. Drukten det. Så jeg håber lidt på, at jeg er over det værste. Eller ikke over det værste. Jeg håber lidt på, at jeg har fanget det oplevet. Så jeg vil sige det sådan. Så det må vi se, om jeg har det. Men ellers så er jeg på nu her, og jeg glæder mig. Vi skal spille The Otherworlds. Jeg har jo lidt snakket om, at vi først kommer til at spille det i næste uge, for det er først i næste uge, det har premiere. Men igen, så har jeg, og det er nok de sidste gang i år, jeg ved godt, at det er nemt at sige, når der kun er 2 måneder nærmest tilbage, ikke også af året. Men det er nok det sidste gang i år, hvor jeg kommer til at flotte mig lidt ved at købe et Early Access spil. Altså ikke Early Access, men købe det, så jeg kan få Early Access. Der er 2 forskellige måder at se Early Access på. Det her spil, det er jo færdigt. Så det er bare, jeg har fået lidt tidlig adgang til spillet. Og det glæder jeg mig til. Det glæder jeg mig rigtig meget til. Jeg har også talt lidt om, hvor meget jeg egentlig glæder mig til spillet, det her spil her. Så det er jo, ja. Jeg tror, det bliver godt. Det tror jeg. I hvert fald, jeg nød rigtig meget at spille etteren. Vi spilte jo det for, er det ved at være en måneds tid siden, at vi spillede spillet. Så, altså etteren. Og jeg har spillet det før. Jeg tror, jeg har gennemført det 3 gange nu, eller sådan noget. Og det har bare været super, super godt. Super godt. Så jeg glæder mig. Jeg glæder mig rigtig meget til at komme i gang med det. Jeg har ikke så meget andet at sige lige pt. Enten at, som sagt, lad os komme i gang med det. Det er det her, vi kommer til at spille sådan hovedsageligt i næste uge og næste uge igen. Vi skal se, hvornår jeg får gennemført det. Det kan jeg ikke sige. Men jeg tænker, at det er sådan en 1,5 uges, 2 ugers tid. Samtidig spiller vi stadig Battlefield 6. Og for grindet noget der, jeg sidder og spiller det nu her, guys, og det bliver inkrementer bedre. Men jeg er ikke særlig god til det endnu. Jeg tror ikke, jeg bliver sådan, altså den her, der bare ligger øverst i tabellen, når man ser, hvem der ligger først, hvem der scorer mest af point i spillet. Og det kommer jeg aldrig til at gøre, men jeg bliver inkrementer bedre. Og det er fedt. Det er fedt. Så det er det, vi kommer til at spille en masse af. Jeg ved ikke, om vi kommer til at spille Black Ops 7 til november, når det udkommer. Det må vi lige se om. Jeg er ret spændt på, hvad den kommer. Hvad det ender med i forhold til anmeldelser, hvad andre spillere de siger til det. Og hvis ikke, så bliver det her jo nok det sidste, man kan sige, AAA-spil, vi spiller, som er udkommet i 2025. Altså et nyt AAA-spil. Vi kommer til at spille i 2025. Fordi det næste på beding, det er jo, hvis vi ikke spiller Black Ops 7, så næste på beding af spil, vi kommer til at spille, det er jo New Vegas, og det er jo overhovedet ikke et nyt spil. Og det er jo 1. december, vi forhåbentlig kommer i gang med det. Så. Anyways, guys, skal vi ikke bare komme i gang med det her?
Commander,
Hvorfor har jeg ikke...
been hit by one of those space anomalies?
Buddy?
And the piloting system is down.
Buddy.
The astrogator's gears are shot!
Get a hold of yourself. You're an Earth Directorate agent.
Affirmative, Commander. What are the orders?
Brace for impact.
Bruh.
Unable to brace for impact.
Is it the end for Commander Zane and Buddy? Tune in next week to find out.
From one side of the galaxy to the next, the Earth Directorate is on your side. Whether against corrupt corporations, tyrannical governments, or corrupt corporations in league with tyrannical governments. The Earth Directorate is here to fight for the rights of all colonists. So remember, if you or your neighbor's government has turned tyrannical or sold themselves
Det er
out
meget
to
Starship
greedy
Troopers sagt,
corporate
det, guys.
interests, just commandeer a skip drone and send the Earth Directorate an SOS, and we will respond immediately.
Please allow 6 months to 10 years, depending on your proximity to the nearest Earth Directorate base and any unforeseen encounters.
Så det jeg har tænkt over, guys, det er, at jeg skal... Jeg sætter på settings. Det er, at jeg gerne vil være sådan lidt... en lidt cowboy-agtigt. Space cowboy-agtigt. Men jeg vil ikke... Jeg vil ikke være lawbringer. What a rating it. Nå, jeg har 2. Okay. Okay. Nå, så jeg kan vælge 2 her. Hvis jeg vælger 1, så skal jeg ikke tage en negativ trait. Men hvis jeg vælger 2, så skal jeg tage en negativ trait. Okay, på den måde. Jeg tænker, Witchy vil jeg egentlig gerne. Skal jeg kræve selv? Einsen. Einstein. Einstein, skal jeg kalde det. Einsen. Jeg tror, skal vi tage normal lige om lidt. Så må vi se det.
Commander, I know we're rarely of the same mind where tactics are concerned, but you're the best agent we've got for, let's say, our unofficial missions. And few are as unofficial as this one. Your destination, the Arcadian system, is the source of all skip drive manufacturing. However, they also fall outside our legal jurisdiction, a fact which no doubt makes this mission all the more intriguing to you. We have recently discovered that the drives are somehow responsible for the dangerous rift anomalies, the tears in the fabric of space itself. Without skip drives, interstellar travel is impossible. I'll not waste either of our time reviewing how the end of civilization would affect your personal prospects. Your mission is to rendezvous with De Vries, our forward agent, and assist her in retrieving the information needed to determine exactly how the skip drives cause the rift anomalies. But be advised, if you or any member of your team are captured, you will be on your own. There will be no rescue. We cannot afford for this to turn into an intergalactic incident. Agent De Vries will be contacting you shortly to coordinate your plan of action.
I know you'll always do what serves you best. In fact, I'm counting on just that. May the law and your unerring sense of self-preservation guide you and your team.
Så det godt gøres.
Commander, hey, Agent Pascal told me to bring you your new model tactical time dilation device. They say these newfangled ones cost no, that ain't right. 10.25% less brain damage than the old ones. This is a test. The TTD devices operate by speeding up the subject's perception of time. Or is it slowing? You know, I can never get that right. Everything just moves slower. They say the way it works is like, well, you know how parts of your brain can become damaged if you're in suspended animation too long? It kind of does the same thing.
The stimulate brain damage.
Oh no, they don't simulate it. It's the real McCoy. The lab coats swear it's perfectly safe. Science is amazing, ain't it? Listen to me, rambling on. So, well, anyway, here you go. Look, Commander, truth be told, I asked to deliver it to you. I was just hoping to get a moment to ask you for a pointer or two, you know, on how to be a great agent like yourself.
What?
Because, well, you're a legend. And the other agents, well, let's just say they disagree on just how I should go about it. Well, Pascal likes to joke around, but I think she's being sincere when she says it's all about looking out for the people who can't defend themselves. Sandoval says he's got no time for weakness. He says we gotta save people because they're too stupid to save themselves, and that we have righteousness on our side. And Jepson, well, you know him, he don't talk much. So, what do you think? Not looking to be contrary or nothing, Commander, but that runs counter to everything we're taught at the Academy. I'll give it some thought.
Jeg tror, den er verden, som
thanks for giving me the time of day.
ligger op til, der
Most superiors wouldn't.
skal man tænke på sig selv.
I almost plumb forgot to tell you. It's near time for Agent De Vries to establish contact. She's like you, top tier, one of the Earth Directorate's best. I know you'll like her. Anyway, We ought to be getting down to the main room and open up the channel. No need to wait on my account, Commander. I'll join you in just a tick.
Så jeg kunne åbne den der. Der er et ryger herinde. Ja.
There'll be time for chat after the meeting.
Let's hear what this forward agent has to say.
Commander, your credentials
We'll
are
try the vent
required
run
to
between
open
the
the
kitchen
channel
and your
with
room.
Agent
Good
DeVries.
thing I ain't gotta do it.
Yours are currently located in your cabin.
Don't worry.
Your
you're not
cabin
the only
door
one who
appears
needs their gray
jammed,
matter
Commander.
rewired after
I've made
hibernating
an
away to
internal
skip
note
space,
for
Commander.
Agent Ibarra.
Another way in. Alright, så det ligner sig selv der, guys. Det er jo... Eller ligner. Okay. Amount of potential. Yes. Okay. Husk at udfylde papir, hvis du er voldelig. Cool. Cool nok.
Commander, considering the danger and consequence of the mission we're about to undertake, I hope you'll forgive the lack of pleasantries. Arcadia is ruled by a dictatorship that calls itself the Protectorate. They are beyond secretive. However, it is their inability to even imagine that someone could infiltrate their system that has given us an advantage. One I've found a way to exploit spectacularly. As unbelievable as it may sound, once you make your way to my location in the Skip Labs, we will be liberating an unsealed Skip core. then you know what I'm speaking of. But the whole story about the explosive seals being necessary to complete the circuit so they'll function? Well, it's a lie. The seals are just there to conceal the inner workings of the drive so no one else can duplicate them. Examining an unsealed one will be invaluable in helping our lab coats figure out how they cause the rifts. But you'll first need to make your way to the station proper from the landing pad.
What kind of station can we speak on land?
Hopefully none. Our mission's timing is fortuitous. Most of the sector's security was reassigned to the far side of the station in preparation for the imminent visit of their sovereign's family. They decommissioned several landing pads, including ours, to give them fewer points of entry to guard, giving us fewer chances to be intercepted. You'll just need to reroute power to open the door to the sector once you've landed. Once you gain access to the sector, you'll need to shut down their communications to keep them from alerting anyone to our presence. Then, you'll need to handle their combat mechs.
Lækkert.
If you're clever, you'll find a way to shut them down before they even know you're there. They're relentless and well-armored. I've managed to leave caches of tools and intel for you throughout the sector. I'd take advantage of all of them, were I you. This may sound simple, but I cannot stress this enough. Do not underestimate the danger we face.
Come on, Agent. Haven't you heard? We're the best and brightest. We infiltrate corrupt governments before breakfast most days.
Do you think this is some kind of joke? The Protectorate are the worst of the worst and will not hesitate to string you up if you're caught, if you're lucky. They think nothing of regularly chemically lobotomizing their own subjects for even the slightest error. Your life isn't the only one at risk here. Don't tell me to calm down. You know what I've sacrificed, what I'm prepared to sacrifice still. I've spent the better part of a year laying the groundwork for this mission. I don't need a team led by some self-serving raconteur who plays fast and loose with the rules whenever it suits them, fouling it up.
Hvad fanden sker der for hende? Ah!
Yes, of course. You were in command here. I apologize if I allowed my nerves to get the better of me. It will not happen again. I promise you. I need to go now. My absence will be noticed soon. Once you land, I'll patch in over comms and guide you through the sector.
Augustine! I mean, Agent DeFreeze. I just wanted to say we're all looking forward to working with you.
Who? Niles? Is that you? Law, what are you doing here? It's been so long.
I'm an agent. First assignment. Suppose I look up
Fedt,
Mike
mand, jeg får en
different
rookie.
now.
Hvorfor sætter de en rookie med på sådan en farlig
And no
mission?
more smelling like fuel neither. Most days. Can't wait to see you once this is over, Agent. And good luck.
Same to you, Ibarra. DeVries out.
Navigator's warmed up in the cockpit, Commander. Whenever you're ready to fly us in.
Alright, let's go. Okay, guys. Jeg kommer lige til at gemme her, og så lige lave den her hurtigt her. Jeg burde egentlig også skrive det. Jeg burde egentlig have skrevet det i min... det gør vi her. Det kan være så... Godt. Jeg har skrevet savescum warning i hvad hedder det, i beskrivelsen. Og det kommer jeg til at gøre, især hvis der kommer til at være nogen, hvor jeg skal rolle omkring, om jeg kommer til at sikre mig et rigtig korrekt svar. Så det kommer jeg bare til at gøre. Så det jeg vil sige, det må folk jo leve med. Hvad hedder det? Og ja, det er bare sådan der. Det er bare sådan der. Så, og for dem, jeg ikke ved, hvad savescum det er, at hvis jeg roller, jeg ved ikke, hvordan det er. Men hvis jeg skal rulle, og det kommer ind på tilfældigheder, om jeg er succesful i forhold til for eksempel et speech check, så de havde ikke, jeg tror ikke, de rollede i etteren. Men hvis der er det her i spillet, så kommer jeg til at savescum. Hvis jeg synes, der er et andet tidspunkt, hvor jeg siger, jamen, det er enten, man kan sige, det er enten, at her kan jeg enten skyde den der, eller komme i kamp med den der person, som jeg egentlig ikke vil i kamp med, men jeg skal klare et speech check. Så, så kommer jeg til at savescum der, hvis jeg gerne vil redde dem, eller hvis jeg ikke vil i kamp med den person. Så det er bare sådan der. Det er bare sådan der. Bare så folk giver advaret. Bare så folk giver advaret.
Which is each and every one of you. Yes, you. You are not just a cog in the machine.
Commander, Ibarra and I will secure the building down here, while you're upstairs restoring power to the door.
The Sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which our system is built. But even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent. And remember, failure will be met with severe consequences.
That smell. Did a sprat get flash fried in here?
Agent DeVries's orders still stand. Power must be restored to the door in order to proceed into the sector.
Well, fuck me.
The electrical system misfired somehow. Security has been triggered. This needs to be dealt with quickly.
As unable to function due to expiring without, please note that greetings, subject. Additional demerit, return to your greetings, subject. Return to your assigned duties or demerits will be accrued. Please note that shooting at this unit is unsanctioned.
Commander, we finished our sweep. I'd wager we could use the intercom to call for help, Commander. Must be a guard around here somewhere who can shut the mechs down. Screen's broken, so should be nothing to pass yourself off as one of their own. Always a good idea to have a cover story.
Class Corbin receiving. It's a glorious day in the Protectorate. How can I serve? Wait a moment. You're calling from landing pad 0-53? That's listed as decommissioned. And yet the defenses have come online? Please be so kind as to inform me of your name and ID number so that I may report you for this infraction. And hurry, please. The transmission of the Sovereign's family's arrival will start any moment. I can scarce afford the demerits missing it would entail. Mallory? Oh, now I understand. I'd heard you were, that your condition wasn't, optimal. What? I know I shouldn't be asking this, but What was it like? The mental refreshment. Matriarch, preserve me, I knew it. I mean, I am pleased you have been returned to us as a fully functioning subject. I can't do that. I mean, I would, it's just... You know what, though? In your condition, you're unlikely to even remember this discussion. So it should be of no consequence to me. I will disable the defenses for you, Maori. But in the off chance you happen to recollect any of this, I beg you never speak of it. And please, do not go around pressing any buttons or fussing with any more what's-its. You wouldn't want to be sent back to... I mean, reassigned again?
Might slick how you fooled that guard, Commander.
Let's not waste time congratulating ourselves.
Beloved subjects, we all know that a structure is only as strong as its
Vi skal huske at loot alt det her, guys. Sker der noget her? Er noget her, vi kan loot? Er noget, vi kan pille ved? Det er der ikke. Hvem bliver dybt her? Det er der ikke. Okay.
Commander, the situation is becoming more fluid than I'd originally planned for. We've got to change our approach. Split the team to handle comms and security concurrently.
Good to know DeVries is consistently on edge. Wasn't just me. You'd think she'd never been on a mission before. Everyone knows fluid's about the best you can hope for. Well, sitting here jawing ain't gonna accomplish much. Looks to be central dispatch on the right with security ops on the left. Which you taking, Commander? We'll hit the other. Kinda figured that'd be your choice. Shoot a couple for me, will you? Ibarra and I'll take security ops, then meet you at the skip labs. We'll stay well out of trouble, won't we, Cadet?
That's right. I'm taking your words to heart, Commander. Not aiming to play hero. Just here to get the job done.
Right. Well, then, notwithstanding Ibarra's
Skal op på et
enthusiasm
combat
here,
system, guys.
or DeVries' concerns over fluidity, I'm fairly certain we've got this under control. Rest easy, Commander.
Alright. Cool you.
Agent Pascal, ma'am, I've been cogitating on how best to gain entry.
Oh, it's light?
Jobs, you know, nice and quiet like.
Bruh.
Not getting shot, certainly part of it.
Drilled during the Sovereign's family's visit. Surely you don't think it's anything untoward. A surprise appraisal of our competence seems more likely.
Oh. That's the way it is, guys. Nej, 112.
Be a good neighbor. Replenishing my firearm. Moving to safety.
Right.
It is only through your devotion to caution, all
Det er rimelig godt fri flydende, det her kraftsystem her lige i pt. Det er jo lige første gang, man... Det føles lidt lettere sådan. Det føles faktisk lidt lettere end etteren her.
Jepson and I are in position above the sector, Commander. Path's been cleared. Only encountered one guard. He's been dealt with. Should have seen it. Wasn't pretty.
As long as it was done righteously in the name of the Earth Directorate. Right, Sandoval?
I wouldn't stand too close to the airlock when we're back on the ship, Pascal. What? Is there something wrong with the airlock?
Prudence dictates. Cut above the average. Grenade! Acting selflessly, results complete.
Yeah. Combat. Mehr Armor geteilt. Very nice, very nice. Black powder. Some each core will be subject to the new battery test. Alright. Compact rounds.
You need to sabotage the transformer to disable the failsafes. This will allow you to open the door and proceed. I left the manual in the locker to your right in case you need it.
Keeps us productive. I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which our system is built. Even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent, and remember, failure will be met with severe consequences.
Okay, den hun har nok alligevel. Severe consequences.
Good. Now that that's done, did I forget to mention the alarm? Just ignore it and get to the manual override and as soon as you can.
Beloved subjects, we all know that a structure is only as strong as its basest elements, the dirt on which it is built, which is each and every one of you. Yes, you. You are not just a cog in the machine. You are the
Hvad er det her? Ah, inventor. Hvad har jeg? Penge 22. Det er næsten godt, det der speed skal lægge, at jeg kan handle for bedre priser. For der var også en, der faktisk gjorde, at de fik bedre priser. Det vil jeg sgu ikke lige tage. Det er lidt mærkeligt, at det ikke bare er speed, jeg kører på. Det synes jeg.
beloved subjects. We all know that a structure is only as strong as its basest elements, the dirt on which it is built, which is each and every one of you. Yes, you. You are not just a
Disruptive influences.
machine that keeps us productive.
Er han dum eller hvad? Nu har jeg tilbage. Nu er 2 tilbage der.
Explosion imminent. Moving to safety. Every component is vital.
The new test signal is not meant to correct some failing in the design of the screen. Such a thing would be possible. Og jeg vil sige, guys, i sådan et fuldblods rollespil som det her, det er jo er. Hvis I ikke kan lide at læse sådan de her, nogle af de bøger her, det er så sådan nogle tekster bare, der du finder rundt omkring, ikke? Så vil jeg sige, så mister man en del. Det kan jeg jo, hvis folk ikke synes det. Så kan jeg også spørge mig selv om, det er rollespil, man skal spille. Altså, det skal man jo selv bestemme. Men
We're encountering more opposition over here than DeVries said we should. Nothing too serious. Any distraction you can provide would be helpful, Commander.
But even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent. And remember, failure will be met with severe consequences. Subjects, we all know that a structure is only...
Comms are down. This is going better than I expected. The nearby elevator will take you out to the lobby. I'll see you and your team soon in the skip labs.
Må jeg lige se? Er der forskellige rounds? Okay, så det er lidt tilbage til Fallout New Vegas, så der er forskellige former for rounds. Det ved jeg sgu ikke rigtig, hvad jeg synes om mig.
Give us a minute. Something's not right.
Jeg kunne godt lide simpliciteten i etteren, synes jeg. The village was proud for their side to research about the same team. Saved everyone. After Jackson frequently forcefully right with them and lacking discernment and ability due to my repeated failure. I even stepped in a pool of sick yesterday and I did notice also another candidate actually for me. Yeah. Så det har sådan, det der vi er oppe imod, har sådan lidt, jeg synes, at der er sådan nogle religiøse undertoner i den måde, de snakker på, og de kommunikerer på, synes jeg. Det er sådan lidt. Og igen, dem der kender mig ved at det løber mig koldt ned i ryggen, når man, hvad hedder det, bare generelt, sådan, jeg tænker, det virker fucking religiøst. Det synes jeg ikke om.
Whoa, hold on. What's this doing here?
What?
What's that? An explosion? Abara, Pascal, do you copy? Niles, say something.
What the fuck just happened? I see smoke.
Commander, what do I do? Everything was fine, and then... Oh, I think Pascal's hurt. I called out to her, but...
There is a 90% chance Agent Pascal is trapped under rubble. 87% chance she is mortally wounded beyond help. 85% chance she's deceased.
I don't understand. Everything went bad so fast. But we can't stay here. The mission. We've got to complete the mission.
jeg kan pickpocket, fordi jeg er renegade.
Damn straight, Commander. I wasn't sure about what you told me back on the ship, but I see now you're right. I gotta look out for myself. Sorry, Pascal. I hope you make it. You too, Commander.
Issuing urgent reminder. Time is of the essence. Please continue on to the skip labs to complete the mission. This unit will assist Agent Amara in his endeavors. Per Earth Directorate guidelines, an incapacitated agent's equipment is available for team use. Agent Abara's rifle is now yours, Commander. Using it may improve your odds of survival.
Commander, guard... You're closing in on your location. Agent DeVries, we need an updated tactical report. We've got agents down.
This makes no sense. There were no hostiles in the immediate area. No logical cause for that explosion. And there's nothing more we can do for them. It doesn't change our mission. We have no choice but to keep pushing forward.
Hold positions.
Disconcerting.
Any subject failing to comply. Stand by for further instructions.
Let's check it out.
Gotta have that complete us.
Hey, you there! Come over here at once! Please? What are you doing here? Why aren't you at your post? Has this whole facility gone mad? Something has transpired at Central Dispatch. I've heard gunshots, screams. I fear we may be under attack, but how? This is the Sovereign's Arcadia! I've attempted to raise anyone within the sector, but communications are completely down. And there was that explosion! Please, tell me you know what's happening here. By the matriarch, your voice. You're the one I spoke to over the intercom, but you're not Mallory, which means I let an unauthorized person into the facility. No. I am ruined. You've played me for a fool, talked me into an action action that borders on treason. And now, the price must be paid. I'm a loyal subject, I swear. Why would you do this to me? Yes, they will. My demerits assure they'll be interrogating me about all this. They'll read my guilt on my face, hear the failure in my words. No matter how I try to conceal it, I'll just wait here for them to come and take me away. It is over for me. I need accept it. I know I'm still a loyal subject, even if no one else does. Of what matter is it if I go willingly or not? The fact is that it is unavoidable. My latest perpetual appraisal of purpose was less than adequate. It's just sitting on Arbiter Jackson's terminal, waiting like a blade above my head. When the demerits for this are added, maybe I'll be lucky and they'll just execute me instead. He did? I had no idea he had it in him to do such, especially for someone who'd gone through refreshment.
I'm sure I could give you a better appraisal if you let me into the speech there.
Do that for me? Why did we go through all of this then? Oh, right. Mental refreshment. I see. I mean, of course I'll let you in. Glory be to the Protectorate. And, please don't forget to speak to him on my behalf.
Thank you. Unkom. Ja, hvis jeg kunne have... Tror du, man kunne komme op der, guys?
I don't know what happened out there. This is all going wrong. Niles. He was a promising agent, but we've got no time for grieving. Take the lift behind you and get to me as soon as you can. It is imperative we retrieve this unsealed core and escape this station, lest his sacrifice be for nothing.
Action. Så det føles lidt mere... Det føles som at spille et first-person shooter action, end det føles som at spille et hvad hedder det... Altså Fallout for eksempel. Så det... Og The Other Worlds, det føles lidt som at spille Fallout. Spillene, altså et RPG, bare i first person, hvad hedder det, i first person. Så det skal jeg lige finde ud af, hvad jeg synes om det der. Warden, I have been conducting minor yet truthful scientific experiment alongside for the user. Well, I wish I industry spirits your willingness to focus on your mandate work has given you pause. Do you not believe the decision to place you in this was a wise one? Are you suggesting that the plan is okay, de er virkelig noget religiøst shit der, guys. Det er godt nok det religiøse kind of shit, det der. Hvis jeg havde haft en anden... Godt så. Det er lidt ligesom, hvad hedder det? Så tror jeg, det er sådan et spil, vi virkelig kan spille rigtig mange gange.
Commander, be on your guard. I'm picking up increased security activity in your area. They'll be at your location at any moment.
This is not a drill. Or it is, and we're being tested. It is not our place to question.
Refilling my weapon.
I repudiate. Exit the blast range.
Hvorfor kan jeg ikke loot ham der? Kraftedeme, der snyd loot. Jeg synes, den dropper frame rate, når jeg sådan går tæt på ting. Det I don't like. Me don't like. Skal jeg kravle ind her? Okay. Det var da jeg skulle have science.
Commander, can you hear us? Something's wrong. We can't get into the skip lab, and DeVries isn't responding to our comms. In other words, we're trapped out here. So don't count on us for backup. We'll be busy keeping ourselves alive. Don't worry about us. Just get to DeVries and liberate that core so we can get out of here.
Så ja, det føles lidt som at... Okay. Today, which is mechanics possible, close to the same one skill. Took the liberty of touching a pair of worn spectacles into the shape of the sequence. Or have it just before it dissipated into the water, it appears to flicker as the tip of the okay. Jeg er også spændt på, guys, hvordan historien det ligesom er. Hvordan, fordi det var ret basic der. Det var ikke dårligt. Det var ikke dårligt, hvad hedder det, historien i etteren. Det var ret basic. Altså, hvis jeg skal køre det RP, som jeg har tænkt at køre, så skal jeg beholde sådan, eller ikke beholde den der rifle, det skal jeg selvfølgelig ikke, men jeg skal, hvad hedder det, jeg skal have sådan en lignende rifle her, og så pistol. Jeg er kommet særlig højt. Hvilket er fint. 40 skud tilbage. Jeg har ikke meget ammo tilbage, guys. Man kan lege det. Det kan jeg faktisk ikke lide. Right, sådan jeg forstår det ikke. Hvis I ser, at der er nede af min health bar. Det der, hvad hedder det, den der one ting jeg tager på, det er jo health. Det kan jeg kun gøre i begrænset. Jeg kan kun tage et begrænset gange før, fordi jeg bliver også forgiftet faktisk af det. Så det er sådan en lille arbejde der. Så jeg synes det er meget cool, de har det med. Okay, okay. The containment chamber enclosing the miniature spatial rift animal has been determined to be in a state of stable. All levels remain within acceptable ranges. Day 1585 per request from Warden Jason. Shoot delirium mechanic is warned notice that the monitored levels in the containment chamber just as well theorized. More testing is recommended. Okay. Må lige se, hvornår... Kan jeg se, hvornår jeg stiger level? Så der er 3 fraktioner. Okay. Spændende. Spændende.
Boy, damn it! Can't you get anything right? You were supposed to be dead already. I shouldn't have depended on your unwillingness to play by anyone's rules but your own, working to my advantage. Oh, an infuriating miscalculation on my part, but one that will soon be rectified. Let me put this simply. Simple enough for even you to understand. The grand plan mandates this abomination of an experiment must die. And you along with it.
Bruh.
I have neither the time nor the need to explain the veracity, the nuances of the plan to one such as yourself.
Why more didn't you just do one of this before we get in here?
Don't you think I would have? Sparing Niles and not having to deal with you would have been preferable were I given the choice. But the plan cares not for our wants. I couldn't risk the delicate balance of the predictions. The mathematical computations involved are very specific.
Skill level is not too late to set down.
There is no too late. This is happening right on time as it must. And whether Niles is alive or dead has no bearing on it. Farewell, Commander.
Wow, lyden skal lige ned her. Bruh.
The Sovereign's family has been killed by a naturally occurring rift anomaly. High priority alert to all Earth Directorate agents. Contact with Earth has been low.
Identified ships on the edge of Arcadia.
It's no longer just a spacer's choice, it's Auntie's choice. Greater value for your bid.
Arcadian citizens, we've come to deliver you from oppression.
Por la verme atmosférico.
You're not hearing me, Val. They were out there for almost 10 years. You know what usually happens to someone left in suspended animation that long.
Explosive cell death may result from extended periods of suspended animation. Death occurs quickly as the human body rapidly liquefies.
Exactly. And it would be my fault it happens. Oh, I never should have stopped looking. I can't face the commander right now, not like this. I'll be in the cockpit.
Welcome back to consciousness, Commander. Please accept your back pay for the previous mission. It has been prorated according to the mission's failure and your unapproved 3,468-day sabbatical. This unit is not programmed to judge the activities of off-duty agents. Revival protocols mandate a physical and cognitive test to confirm mission readiness. This is to ensure no unexpected changes have occurred regarding your abilities, Commander. Acknowledged. Your refusal has been noted in your permanent record, and an automatic grade assigned to your cognitive functions. An event summary will now be provided to improve your situational awareness, Commander. If you feel yourself beginning to liquefy at any point, please notify this unit immediately.
Hvad du godt ved det? The Captain Valerie, motherfucker, you.
Following an aggressive merger between Anti-Cleo's and Spacer's Choice, the new corporate entity known as Anti's Choice invaded Arcadia. Anti's Choice claims they are following market demands and liberating Arcadia through the power of capitalism. Many have died. Unfortunately, their invasion fleet also exacerbated the rift anomaly created by Agent DeVries' sabotage of Horizon Point. This means no ship can enter or leave the colony. The rift also remains a threat to the colony. Current estimations suggest the rift will destroy Arcadia in the next 10 years. Give or take 7 to 8 years.
Så 2 år eller hvad?
Correct. At some point in the next decade, the rift will result in the complete annihilation of all life in Arcadia. But currently, it is a low to medium priority concern. Agent Ibarra has expressed far more confusion and alarm about Agent DeVries' latest actions.
Er hun liv alligevel?
It has been confirmed that Agent DeVries was responsible for downing the old Earth Directorate surveillance satellite earlier this month. The satellite had been gathering information since before your mission. When it fell, it signaled agents across the colony, leading to the discovery of you and Agent DeVries. Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the astrogator to allow the incognito to travel to your location. It is inadvisable. However, Agent Ibarra has had many years to teach himself new skills, though he has not shown the same aptitude in soap making, hydroponics, or cooking. This unit has also observed a marked improvement in Agent Ibarra's hygiene regimen since the satellite was brought down. He is shaving again, and routinely changes his clothing. Final update. Due to the deaths of every other squad member, Agent Ibarra is now a full agent. He is currently in the cockpit. Please extend your congratulations when you see him.
Will do. Alright, så der er level-systemet der. Godt her ind. Så der skal også tage vi observation. Så forstår jeg. Crooked gunset, har jeg ikke det?
Records indicate that lockboxes, such as the two housed in this dispenser, were originally part of a failed smuggling operation. Special lockbox keys are needed to open them. After discovering the first lockbox, Agent Ibarra installed this dispenser to house additional lockboxes, which may be located throughout the colony. Unfortunately, due to a jam, the dispenser is currently inoperable. Agent Ibarra deprioritized its repair in order to focus on rescuing you, Commander. Theorizing. Extracting the contents from the first lockbox may disencumber the dispenser, allowing it to return to normal operations. This unit has an advanced decryption key that can open the first lockbox, Commander. Agent Ibarra updated this unit's security protocols following an incident of minor exposure. This unit is currently forbidden from unlocking containers, safes, and bathrooms in use. Helpful addendum. Scans also indicate an Anti's Choice dematerializer within the first lockbox, which you may find useful in the discreet disposal of bodies, Commander. Cystipegs, while omnivorous, are not typically raised on a diet of human remains. An alternate means of body disposal is recommended. Additionally, the second lockbox's contents may contain parts to upgrade your Valerie unit. Upgrades are recommended to improve your experience of Valerie. Agent Ibarra theorizes that some keys may be obtainable from vendors, but the majority are likely scattered around the colony. Please be on the lookout for any additional lockboxes, which may be stored here for your convenience. Congratulations on your acquisition of the dematerializer. The dispenser is now functioning normally. Your ability to...
Har jeg fået andre våben?
Ability to conceal homicides has also been increased by 85.9%.
Hvad andre ting? Okay. Cool. Så jeg kan break down forskellige ting. Alright. Jeg troede egentlig... Nå, lockpick 11! Holy shit, det er godt og grej. Fedt, jeg kan slide. Synes jeg faktisk. Jeg har også lidt fornemmelse på, at så har de så gjort det meget action RPG-agtigt. Meget action RPG-agtigt der. På det. Her er lige pre-cap der. Cool nok. Det her.
Years and I still can't get my head around what Augustine did. Sacrificing our whole team. And for what? What did our blood pay for? Oh, Commander, thought you were Val. Glad to see you up and ambling about. And not, human stew. More like 9 and change. And a rough 9 years at that. But who's counting? You know, when I first learned some of the escape pods made it away from the station, I'd hoped. I did search for you, Commander. Just as soon as I was able. Might be you're giving me more grace than I deserve, but either way, thank you. So then, I gather Val's described our state of affairs?
Confirmed. The commander has received a full briefing on the following topics: the invasion of Arcadia, the Rift, and Agent DeVries's survival.
DeVries. Would have been better if she joined the dead. I figured she'd done just that until I got the alert that she brought down the Earth Directorate satellite. If she's of a mind to, she could use the information on that thing to destabilize the Rift and destroy Arcadia. She was one of us, Commander. It's our responsibility to stop her. You always did favor a swift comeuppance. She's gone to ground now. But as part of her original undercover mission, DeVries was inserted at the Vox relay station on Paradise Island. She'd have followed protocol, established a safe room there. Wager that's where we'll find clues as to her present plans and whereabouts. Thank you, Commander. Means a lot coming from you. Just to be clear, I'm not saying we're strolling up to the Vox station and knock nicely. The Vox is highly restricted and heavily defended. It'd be a death sentence. We might ought to explore the island first, find out what we can. The satellite alert pinged DeVries' tracker in a town, named Fairfield. Wasn't nowhere clear as yours, so we need to poke around a bit. Doubt she's there now, but it seems a better place to start than insulting her protectorate communications hub.
Jo. Det har nok ret i.
Ready to disembark, Commander. Just say ought to bring Val with us when we leave. She might not look it, but she can be fearsome in a fight.
Fearsome in a fight, okay. Så jeg har lavet 2 companions. Det er jo fedt nok. Hvor kan jeg holde mit våben?
Is it me, or has my ankle been squeaking? You can hear it too, right? Must be the damn rotator again. Anyway, need something, Commander? It was less merger and more hostile takeover. I don't have all the details, but it sounds like Spacer's Choice tried to outmaneuver Auntie Cleo through quasi-legal means and got a hell of a lot more than they bargained for. And now her new brand's been turned into an invasion force bent on conquering the entire system. Funny how life works out. Oh yeah? What's needling you?
Order send certificates that enemies have to check like that. Så havn i en regulær borgerkrig, guys, med hvad? 3-4 fraktioner, der bare slås om magten. Holy fuck, man. Har vi map her?
At the risk of sounding glib, that ain't a good sign.
Correction. The sign seems to be functioning nominally.
Bruger den shotgun shells.
Nominally.
Can't say the same for the trooper. All right. I don't know, jeg kan ikke lige helt blive klog på den der planet her, guys, med hvad det er for noget.
Company. Must be from that ship on the landing pad.
Whoa there, go-getter.
Hey, dude.
Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and improved management of Auntie's Choice. I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime, but you lack the bewildered gaze of a yay-saying protectorate subject. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all. Earth Directorate, huh? Like, from the serials? Thought Arcadia was outside your jurisdiction.
Yeah, they know.
Any folk native to this place sure wouldn't have ever heard of you. End of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all. Unless you got any questions before you're on your way. On the way from the landing pad? Had a convoy out that way. They're overdue. See any sign of them? Damnation. I had a friend on that detail. He always carried this, keepsake. You didn't happen to find it, did you? Well, never too late to start. Plunder's plunder, Auntie always says. Them Protectorate drones been a serious menace of late. Heard Trooper Faulkner shot a few. You find a way to put a stop to them. There's a bounty for it.
Nice.
Bounty terminal's out next to the jail, across from the bar. Just down the lane here a spell. You get to Town Hall, you passed it. What? You been in hibernation or something?
Yeah,
We're here to bring the free market's liberation to the people of Arcadia. And Arcadia's bounty to the rest of the galaxy, of course. As I've never heard of her, can't say I can. Seems like Minister Milverstreet knows everybody, though. Probably ask him. Anything else? Oh, we got everything. One of them, at least. Clinic's over there on your left. Watering hole's a bit down on the right. Market's a straight shot down the lane. Before I forget, I have standing orders to send all newcomers to Minister Milverstreet. He's in the town hall. That'd be the one with the giant hologram on it. Can't miss it.
Check.
Once again, welcome to Fairfield, the
Thank
official
you.
new home of free
Var det-
trade and self-reliance on Eden.
Var det noget med, at der var... Var der et eller andet der måske? Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Sådan her. Ikke det, der ligner. Der ligner, der har været kamp. Så, vi tror, vi går til den by, der er rejse, så tager vi det derfra. Stille og roligt. Så... Altså lige nu er det meget sådan... Det føles meget som det gamle, bare lidt, med lidt mere... Hvor du er lidt mere bevægelig. i spil. Så det er jo dejligt, synes jeg. Som sådan. Det føles lidt clunky. Det gamle. Så. Men det var nok også fordi, jeg ligesom... Jeg tog det som om, at det var at jeg tog det som om, det var et Fallout-lignende spil, ikke? Altså et RPG. Så på den måde var det jo fint nok. Pause for det.
Holler when you're ready for me, Doc. Don't mean to sound unsociable, but you might not want to stand so close. The bleeding ain't contagious, but it ain't slowed much neither. I'd hate to bleed all over you. Wouldn't mind conversating a bit, though. Anything to take my mind off the pain. Oh, it stings.
This unit is not permitted to operate within corporate-owned medical facilities without said corporation's consent. Non-legally binding reassurances, however, may be offered.
Reassurances, you say? Like what?
Deploying reassurance. Do not worry. You will be fine.
I guess that's something. Look at me, drawing comfort from a drone after being attacked by one. Funny world, ain't it? I was on sentry duty, bravely surveying our perimeter for threats, when a protectorate drone attacked out of nowhere. Third time in as many days. I returned fire like it was a cereal. Bang, bang, bang! Pew, pew, pew! Oh, not excessively, of course. Don't want Auntie taking that extra ammunition out of my paycheck. Again, it was all going fine until the damn thing blasts me while I'm reloading. Mighty uncourteous, you ask me. I'd prefer if they were. Like with little butler hats, programmed to say pip pip and the like. Wouldn't be cost effective, but it would be adorable. Anyway, Trooper Faulkner happened upon the scene just then and dispatched the drone before it could finish me off. No idea where these drones are coming from, but Faulkner's been having a time of it lately. Be nice if someone helped out, but Carr's hands are tied. Lack of resources, I guess? As for the rest of these fine folk, they were attacked by Protectorate while defending the forward operating base. Imagine the base is probably hurting for warm bodies just now. Only one of the most lucrative posts a soldier could be assigned to. Hazard pay through the roof.
Pay.
The FOB's our main line of defense.
I like that.
The only thing stopping the Protectorate from sending their legions over that bridge of theirs and attacking us here in Fairfield. The man in charge, Commander Torres, is a legend. Rumor has it his troopers are relentless, fighting through wounds that would kill most. What I wouldn't give to join his outfit. Playing it safe doesn't amount to much, but maybe you're right. Probably just muck things up at the FOB too. Damn it. I gotta find some way to beat these low-runger allegations. It's all a moot point till I can get this arm of mine mended. Poor Doc Barnes is working himself to the bone trying to take care of us, but he's only one man. I suppose it could be worse. At least Command's not throwing us at that relay station. Can't imagine the casualties he'd be dealing with then, given all its defenses.
So between the Protectorate attacks and Rogue drones, what's going on? What's going right around here?
Well, Cole's got the saloon up and running now. World always shines a little brighter after a few swigs of Spectrum. I don't know. You some kind of doctor type? Well, all right then. Just hope you're not squeamish. That don't exactly inspire me with confidence, but I'll take a hopeful prognosis over the alternative any day. Don't sweat it none. Auntie's Choice advocates for self-reliability anyway. Can't go around expecting other people to solve my problems for me, right? No, I'll be paying him for a service. I'm supporting the local economy, you see. Anyway, thanks for stopping to chat. The other troopers here ain't exactly chatty types. Maybe on account of the blood loss?
I must ask you to...
My liver ain't the lily kind. Tell it to me straight.
The bullet shattered your tibia and all but demolished your gastrocnemius muscle. Due to the risk of infection, I have to abscise your leg. There is good news, however. I recently enrolled in a course on advanced amputation techniques, so I'll be seeing a positive return on my investment sooner than expected. Excuse me, I'm in the middle of a private consultation.
Say, how sore are my pockets gonna be after all this, Doc? Don't suppose there's a discount for only taking a portion of the leg?
I'm not running a charity. If you desire full treatment, you'll pay full cost. If that's a problem, seek compensation from your commanding officer. Well then, she should have thought about that before getting shot.
This is a mighty big decision, Doc. Can I have a moment to noodle on it?
I don't encourage delays, but very well. It'll take a few minutes for me to warm up the saw anyway. At the moment, yes, it's only medical, Doctor. We also have Dr. Tinsley, but let's just say she's in a different discipline altogether. I'm on my own then, more or less. In case it isn't apparent, I'm having what might be called a day. A whole platoon of soldiers decided to get themselves all shot up defending the forward operating base.
Yeah,
and then there's Erickson. Something happened with a drone. I don't know. You'd be better off speaking with him about it. Oh, good lad. But he's mistaken. It's not more hands I need, but resources. Short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can be done to accelerate the timetable for treating these soldiers. I am a doctor, not a magician. I cannot manufacture coagulant from the aether, neither do I possess the special training to improvise with what supplies I have on hand. Now, was there anything else? Most still tout the all-healing nature of Protectorate medicine. But despite that, they're surprisingly amenable to accepting treatment.
They ain't grown up with the right to dissent. Probably wouldn't even occur to them to turn down poison if you told them to take it.
Good thing I don't prescribe poison then. Normally. In truth, I expected more resistance given the sudden transition. But I'm not one to complain of a headache I don't have. Here are my supplies.
Don't believe the rumors. Our rates of sepsis are lower than anywhere else on Eden.
Auntie knows best.
Keep your petty skepticism. I'll pay my tab in no time. You'll see.
Never been the type to sit behind. Welcome to the name-pending saloon,
Hey.
purveyor of spirits and stimuli.
What a Volk?
What'll it be, stranger? That is an ensuing step on my 19-point business plan. Trying to find a name that would convince patrons to spend their hard-earned bits here. Like to hear a few contenders? At present, my top favorites are 1. The drunken haggler, 2. Accessories, 3. Absinthe-minded,
Ja,
4. The fair shake. Now tell me, which would make you spend your hard-earned bits here?
100%.
Well, that's what we'll call it then. I'll tell future business partners we did extensive outside testing. I can now check off step 18 of my business plan.
Tell me truthfully, you don't really have a 19.1, do you?
Shh, not so loud. Look, operating a new location sure ain't easy. Swear I get blamed for anything going wrong, whether it's my fault or some foul up from the local head office. But the nice thing about Fairfield, if you sound like you got some know-how, people believe just about any bit of hooey or bunkum you declare. Why, sure. You'd be surprised how much loose talk and idle speculation occurs around here. What, between the Protectorate defectors, finally able to speak their minds, and all our off-duty Antes employees carping about work and the war. Any particular topic you have in mind? Oh, Minister Milverstreet's blessed with the gift of gab. Swear he could sell bypass shunts to a raptidon. Ain't one of them falsely magniloquent types, though. Sincere fella. Shares command of Fairfield with Acquisitions Officer Carr. She's blunt and murderous. 2 traits Antes Choice highly prizes in a commander of corporate forces. To say they have differing approaches to leadership is like saying, gee, suns are hot, whilst being incinerated in a solar eruption.
Was charged up at the Vox.
Vox Station's run by a brigadier by the name of Montelli. Sounds like he's as much a danger to his own troops as ours. Real piece of work, even by Protectorate standards. Reportedly enamored of show trials and summary executions.
Bruh.
Tell you one thing you can't avoid, the bridge. No other way around it, and at present, it's held by Protectorate forces. We have a small contingent of troops bivouacked nearby. Forward Operating Base, they call it.
Så det er bare sådan en lejr. Makeshift lejr.
You're asking me for the particulars of a high-level corporate acquisition. Like, an in-depth accounting of the various parties who vied for control and who won out in the end? They merged. Rebranded. Auntie Cleo seems in charge now. Dunno. Do my best to steer clear of corporate intrigue. My pleasure. Got anything for me in return? Your Earth Directorate. Never figured to meet one of you all, especially in here. It's like some hapless critter, once thought extinct, just trotted on into the place. Here I was hoping you'd have a good story for me in exchange, but oh well. Not everyone's a seasoned raconteur. All right. Appreciate you dropping by.
Oh, you must be one of my time for another performance review already. Apologies, I'm still applying the required elbow grease to scour these surfaces, just like a novice facility sanitizer should. Many thanks for the validation. I don't suppose you can spread the word of my competency. I desperately seek to avoid yet another demotion. This meritocratic society is still so foreign. The workplace skullduggery, the prioritizing of self over community, the excessively colorful nutrition.
Why do you keep getting demoted?
I fear I'm not cut out for this canid, eat canid lifestyle. Seems the only way to flourish is through general underhandedness and ruthless efficiency. Never picked up those skills in my 50 years as Fairfield's drone operator. Pity they didn't keep me on there. I was quite skilled at it.
Nice. I'm not much for spread for the spread race either.
Wait, there's a sprat race? Are we expected to bring our own? Never mind. I'll figure it out.
All right. Okay, tell me. Fair. Fair. What is her?
Finally find a way to get ahead. Swear, I almost had it this time. Everything all lined up. Easy mark, guaranteed moneymaker, favorable terms. Practically the recipe for success. Look like you've had your share of troubles. Ever had the perfect opportunity just slip through your fingers? So you can understand my situation then.
Yeah.
I had just the thing to get me a fast-track promotion to lower middle management. Now you seem like someone who knows a good deal and wouldn't be adverse to helping me out. It's like this. I agreed to meet with a business associate to finalize a deal, but the location got set for Spire Grove. Problem is, you been outside of Fairfield? The funicular to Spire Grove broke recently, so I got no way to get up there. I'd break my neck scaling that cliff for sure. There's a long way around, but it's not for me. Why, the path there might be lousy with raptidons for all I know. It wasn't before, but mayhaps they were just lulling me into a false sense of complacency so they can strike. While exploring facilities to the north, my partner unearthed a heretofore unexploited advanced protectorate technology. Couldn't or wouldn't go into details, but he promised every household would want one, that it'd revolutionize the daily life of Auntie's Choice citizens. Pitched him the dumbest deal I could think of. Told him I'd trade him my entire tossball card collection for schematics or a prototype. Said sure. Complete rube. Didn't even ask about condition. My Kelvin Tran rookie card isn't even ultra fine. Got a piece of nicotine chewing gum stuck to it.
Pooballer. You'll probably work out some solution.
Opportunistically leveraging difficult predicaments. That's the Auntie's Choice way. I have a few bits I can offer you. Not much, but if it turns out a roaring success like it ought to, and I get a fat promotion, I promise I'll see you're taken care of later. Splendid. Go parlay with Jackson Plum up at Spire Grove. It's some kind of agricultural harvesting encampment southwest of here, near a mess of them rocky spires. He'll provide the agreed-upon schematics. Truth is, haven't the slightest. You know the Protectorate have all the most advanced technology, though. Probably something straight out of an Aetherwave serial. Edible spacesuits, N-ray specs, matter translocation. It could be anything. If Jackson's all fired up about it, it'll be beyond comprehension, I'm sure.
All right.
Well, the broke-down funicular is due west of here. Dexterous-looking so-and-so like yourself could probably scarp her up it in a jiffy. From there, it's just up the hill a smidge. So close, but so far away. At least for me, anyhow. All right, then. Don't let me keep you. Don't go into that cheap saloon if you got a lick of gumption. They got no tolerance for it. Why do you think I'm out here?
Door this stuff? They must be storing something good in there.
Yeah, guns, armor, probably some ammunition too. Honestly.
Bruh.
You're thinking too small, Murph. I'd put money on the Protectorate stashing treasure inside. A whole pool of bits enough to swim in.
It's a constabulary, not a bank. And certainly not some kind of gold-filled swimming hole. Besides, these Protectorate lack imagination. Never had an original thought wasn't written down for them first. Like I told you before, it's probably just guns.
Hey, du kan da godt bruge. This dog giving you trouble.
We've tried everything short of skipping a ship through that door to get inside. Though, come to think of it, Maybe that's not such a bad idea.
I'd love to see the quartermaster's face after turning her lamps onto that requisition request.
Fine. Skip drives out. Say, maybe we could commandeer one of them tractors out in the field instead. Oh, bet that could plow through the door.
In case you haven't noticed, we're in the middle of a war, and hard to say whether we're winning or not. Better question is why no one else is treating this like a top priority. In any siege, advantage goes to the defenders. Right now, the Protectorate still has control of the bridge to the Vox station. That station is the key to taking Paradise Island. When Officer Carr ever gets the go-ahead, we need to be ready.
Being the Protectorates can't attack you, but you can attack them directly.
Right. With all our new trainees, we've got the numbers. But bodies won't mean diddly without the weapons and equipment, hopefully inside that armory.
If there are any weapons at all, I still say it's treasure. This is Eden after all.
You've made your case, Kemp. I'm more interested in hearing the opinion of our new friend here. What do you suppose is in there?
Don't that strike you as a touch simple? And anyway, why would the Protectorate lock up everything they'd need to fight back? Unless they were trying to keep it from an invading force. Saying it aloud's altered my opinion somewhat. Fine. It's possible. I'll grant you.
I don't see it mattering much either way. That door is sealed tighter than a salt tuna can. Nobody's getting through anytime soon. You sound like you've got something percolating. Helpful.
Guess we gotta start afresh. Can we untable that tractor meets door idea now?
Så jeg skal have lockpick op.
Leave me be. Have you two come to mock me like your fellow dullards? Perhaps if you rub together your only 2 brain cells, you might even come up with something approaching cutting. No. Wait. You're not some corporate simpleton, are you? On the contrary, you have the manner of an officer about you. Someone who understands the substantive weight of command.
Who exactly are you?
Please, allow me to start over. I am Warden Sterling, dedicated servant of the Protector of Arcadia and caretaker of worlds, the Sovereign Henry Varick.
If you're the warden, shouldn't you be guiding yourself outside of it?
I'm not that kind of warden. It's a title of distinction for those who serve in the Protectorate military, short for Warden of the Realm.
Så lidt rollespiller-agtigt noget. I'm the warden of Winterland eller sådan lignende.
And if I did? What a strange argument. Obviously, I would prefer the contents of the armory remain with the Protectorate, but circumstances being what they are, perhaps you're right. We need more privacy before continuing this conversation. Go to the back of the building, and I shall meet you at the window of my cell. I'll be waiting.
People think I got ejected from the saloon because I'm free shooting to the wind. Maybe I am.
We should be able to speak freely here without the risk of being overheard. There is an entrance on the roof by which you may gain ingress. Had these 2 dolts bothered to do even the most cursory inspection, they'd have found it. I leave that to you to discover. Be grateful I offered you this much. That is all I have for you. I must recuse myself now, lest I draw undue attention and be subjected to Another lecture on the benefits of the free market. Goodbye, and pray we never meet outside this constabulary. I will, of course, be required by duty to meet you as an adversary under such circumstances.
det?
Whoa! How in the blazes did you get in? Huh. Guns after all. Most of these irons look pretty old-fashioned, too. A bit lackluster, if you ask me.
Yeah, it's real sad how our trainees will have the armaments to defend us now. I swear, Kemp, sometimes I wonder about you. And of course, we have you to thank. That sure was an impressive display of ingenuity and forward thinking.
What do you think, Murph? Guess we could make this some kind of tax write-off.
If anyone asks, you're a professional we hired through the proper channels. Definitely not some nobody drifted in from the aether. Understood? Good.
Alright, enig. Cool. Skal vi ikke snakke med ham der duden, så tror vi.
Vanguard wasn't being ironical about the giant hologram over town hall. Well, guess we ought to go acquaint ourselves with that minister like she said.
Bruh. Hvad er det her for?
You'd make a great lower manager.
Welcome, welcome. See anything? Well, if it isn't a new face in Fairfield. What I meant to say is that we now have the new improved Purple Berry Crunch. Now with 10% more flavor. Or was it crunch? Of course. Though I must also apologize for my inappropriate courtesy a moment ago. You're here for delectable discountables, not my pointless observations. Anyway, let's try this again. Welcome to More Perfect Goods, a proud Auntie's Choice franchise. How can I improve your day? Thanks for noticing. All part of the presentation, of course. Think success, present success, be success. It'd be a mite tricky for anyone to swipe something when I'm standing right here. Nothing gets past these peepers. I've been working the store going on a few weeks now. Got promoted shortly after Auntie's Choice liberated Fairfield. Still finding my stride with all the marketing suavities, as you witnessed. Advertising's been a right struggle to get a hold of, much to my chagrin. I don't mean to offer correction, but according to Auntie Cleo's guide for the celebrated salesperson, advertising isn't deception, it's excavation, a way of uncovering desire. In the Protectorate, we were told our wants didn't matter as long as our needs were met. But in Auntie's Choice, wanting isn't just permitted, it's encouraged.
How did you
Took Auntie's aptitude and attitude test like everyone else in town. Scored high in personability and something called numerical dexterity. Think it means I count good. Now here I am, manager of the best little discount house in all of Paradise Island. Still boggles the gray matter. I'm inclined to agree. If not for Auntie's, I'd still be a lowly associate waste systems technician with muck on my boots. Thinking, not enough about me. What's your story? What brings you to Fairfield?
Well, your store, of course, has already earned quite the reputation.
Such blandishments overwhelm me. I don't know what to say except thank you kindly. It's my
Fordi
hope
så gør
that
hans
one
dag.
day my humble
Lyder
shop
gør hans
will
dag.
be much lauded. Anyway, can I tempt you into buying something? I'm...
Så har der våben. Her er en description key. Decryption key faktisk.
Welcome, welcome.
True, det har jeg så sådan set allerede.
Welcome. See anything you like? How can I improve your day the Auntie's way? Like they say, a bit spent. Welcome, welcome. See anything you like?
Så jeg får lavet de her windows, guys. Det er cool nok.
No. Yet you see fit to keep me in a constant state of consternation. With each unauthorized act, you jeopardize our hold of Fairfield.
Yes, but you must understand, the Protectorate citizenry is a hair's breadth from defection. Within the week, I'm certain.
Certain? Like the week prior and the week before that. Impressive foresight you wield. Should apply to join the Order of the Ascendant.
It would be difficult enough to convert the stubborn populace without your soldiers' constant, ill-advised forays.
Enough! Your yipping reminds me of my two old canids. I loved those canids. You, on the other hand, are trying my patience. We don't want to try Auntie's patience, do we?
No, Auntie.
Yes, I thought not. Now, unless you care to see what life in the lower rungs looks like, you will both of you cease your foolish maneuvering immediately. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Auntie.
Good. See that it is done. I will brook no more disappointments. And while you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my subordinates.
Who in the void? Eavesdropping on Auntie's choice business is like to get a body shot for spying. Though you're not wanting for moxie. I'll give you that.
Now hold a moment, Carr. When opportunity comes visiting, perhaps it's better not to riddle it full of holes. Our new compatriot may be of assistance.
A surprisingly good point. Especially from you. She only forbade us using our own personnel. Be a whole other matter were a stranger to happen to aid one of us. But which? Well, you seem an observant sort, so I expect you'll tire of Milver Street's bluster soon enough. Come see me before agreeing to whatever absurdity he proposes. Unlike him, I have some work actually befitting your time. I'll be waiting.
Alone at last. I never thought she'd leave. Now then, allow me to introduce myself. I am D.B. Milver Street, Minister of Marketing, Duke of Demographics, Commercial Condottiere, President of Promotional Material. Tell me, do you believe in signs? I say, Anyone can be an ally, even a supposed enemy. All you need is the right combination of motivators. I do not believe in signs. I believe in opportunities. Right now, at this moment, you and I have an opportunity to save countless lives. But I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing in return. Tell me, what do you desire of this island?
With that hat? Absolutely not.
Is this a bad time to mention I can read lips?
Yeah.
I have some faint recollections of the fuzz beneath my hat. Perhaps I saw such a name amidst my perusal of the Protectorate domicile assignment records. The record room is in this building. You have my permission to peruse at your leisure. But surely a go-getter like yourself has more ambitious goals on our island. Share them with me, and we can brave them together. Who doesn't get such a compulsion from time to time? Well, if you're serious about it, I suspect we can assist one another. You help me, and I'll get you inside. Better yet, helping me shall result in our saving dozens, no, hundreds of lives. Your conscience shall be renewed.
Okay.
Auntie may demand Carr and I do nothing, but for each moment I remain inactive, dozens fall in meaningless combat. I seek a persuasive method of alleviating this conflict. The Protectorate utilizes a procedure known as mental refreshment to ease the temperament of wayward subjects. The Ministry of Accuracy contains vital information about the process and where it is performed. This is the prize I seek. I previously sent a grafted soldier, Trooper Sealong, to retrieve said information, but I have not heard from her in some time. Consequently, I must presume the worst. Protectorate subjects willingly submit themselves to a kind of mental reset designed to bring them closer to the Protectorate ideal. But I have reason to believe that their system is less rigid than Protectorate leadership would claim. It's ripe for exploitation. Is there a more beautiful phrase? Yes, one additional word of warning. The good Commander Carr shall not take kindly to your working with me, though that is a bridge most worth burning in my estimate.
I prepared the potion and
an opportunity to attain my goals and stick my finger in Babylon's eye? Today's as grand as when I led in the performance department showing of Life of a Salesman. Find your way to the Ministry of Accuracy. And if Trooper Sealong is still alive, do send her back here to debrief.
Watch out for that Auntie Cleo. I know she don't look it, but she's more dangerous.
Well, if it ain't D.B. Milver Street's newest sycophant. I'm Officer Babylon Carr, and you can consider that introduction if you'd spoken with me like I suggested, mayhaps the two of us could bandy words, but you didn't. And taking sides with Milver...
Okay. Så det er åndssvagt, det der faktisk. Det synes jeg.
Commander, there is a 98.7% chance that hunt ammunition can be purchased at...
I can also help you craft items in a pinch.
Det... Nå.
You know, one where that Emmeline is supposed to be moving stolen goods.
Purple-berry crunch, except no imitations. The K lets you know it's authentic.
Trawowda.
How can I improve your day the Auntie's way? Gladly. No better choice.
Armor 4. Har jeg ikke fået den der? Mange 25 cloth. Jeg skal... Kan jeg ikke købe den så?
How can I improve your day the Auntie's way? I'm
Makes you 100.
Hvad jeg vil have? Du skal ikke tale med dem.
What is it? Make it quick, yeah?
Det ved hun ikke. Okay. Hansen. You are to what to the post at 06:30 at the moment. Is that unheard of? Even one as social film, which årets kiss by your predator's lack of character with some. The scourge of infinite capital has come to locate in the seat of its own destruction. As to state the order of this, the enemies to protect her, to wake of the
DeVries sure has some cheek putting the Earth Directorate symbol on her wall after everything she's done.
Har vi ikke det hele? So your last missile strong to a call. You accuse of such. Yes, I'm still in contact with the or at least no cause to us. We decided not to wish each other. Stop. No point in what you can say you're no burden with what you've done. You may have never said specific with me, but that doesn't matter.
My cover story has worked. I am safely ensconced at the Vox station, assigned to the lowly Information Input and Retrieval Department. Seems a colony so certain of its absolute control over its subjects can be less than rigorous when it comes to security. I was able to easily widen out a space behind the walls of the main control room to establish my safe room, giving me unfettered access to the communication transfer conduits. I have hacked into their system downstream from the security protocols, so I am able to infiltrate their entire system with them being none the wiser. While I have little doubt as to the success of our mission, trepidation still gnaws at me, though I cannot say why. Perhaps it is simply the normal mission commencement jitters. I thought my duties complete. Information gathered, reports filed, preparations made. I'd even created a fictitious identity and work transfer to Horizon Point Station well ahead of schedule, in order to keep anyone from tracking my movements upon commencing the mission. All that was left was the waiting. Or so I thought. Then, troubling information came to light. I've seen the numbers. I've seen the equations. While I don't understand all of it, I understand enough to know it is the truth. And I am the only one in a position to act upon it. Though it means the betrayal of my team and the duty I swore to uphold. But can I? I did it. They are all dead. And I am still alive. I had not expected this. I had prepared no alibi, and so felt assured my ruse would be discovered and I'd not have to carry this burden. But the complete gullibility of the Protectorate subjects cannot be underestimated, it seems. My threadbare excuse of my grievous wounds as pitchball injuries was accepted without question. I can only keep telling myself it had to be done. Something which becomes harder by the day as the rift anomaly grows in the sky. But it was all part of the plan. Wasn't it?
I can't believe this. Void me if I understand any of this. DeVries sold us out for what? Because of a few equations? Some dots and lines on a graph? Good fucking law. I mean, she wasn't a damn scientician. She said it herself. She didn't understand all of it, the math. So what was she thinking? No. No. You didn't know her. Not like I did. Like I thought I did. Damn it! I never wanted to talk about this. I wanted to just leave it alone.
Told
myself, no point in dredging up the past. Should have known he wouldn't rest. DeVries may have saved me on Triangular, but I wasn't the only one looked up to her. Lots of the other recruits talked about her too, back at the academy.
What were people saying about her?
We all thought she was the pinnacle of what an agent should be. Tough, smart, ain't a job she couldn't get done. And better and faster than everyone else. Inspired all of us.
Must have been...
Reckon so. Some might embarrassing how much worship we all put on her name. You put a tool in my hand, I would have built monuments to her. Figured my own career could be just that. Doing for others what she done for me. Never imagined I'd actually get to work with her. Me, some nobody from Triangular. And then she betrayed us. Tried telling myself it was an accident, but now we've got the cold, hard proof it wasn't. Law only knows why she trusted the Order's numbers. The Order of this Sin is just another sect of the Order of Scientific Inquiry. The grand plan and all that used to be part of the Protectorate before their big falling out. Believe they can predict the future or some such, but nice plan-abiding folks don't kill for the betterment of their cause. I can't believe the Order plotted our murder. But 10 years ago, I would have said the same about DeVries. I mean, she always struck me as so pragmatic, real sensible-like. Never figured she'd go all in on predictions from a bunch of monks. Done some good, too. Even I can admit that not everyone following the plan is a fanatic. But when those beliefs start to require hurting others, even killing them, That's worth questioning their virtue. No, didn't even know DeVries was alive until she brought the satellite down. Until then, what kept me going was mostly training and stubbornness. And Val. But to your point, holding someone who's wronged you accountable for their actions ain't an act of vengeance. Some might call it justice. Whatever name we put to it, it'll feel damn good, all the same. Whatever her plans, she started putting them in place while stationed undercover at the Vox Relay. Our next point of order ought to be getting in there. Reckon there's got to be someone on the island who can help us with that. Let's keep asking around. Friendly like.
All right.
Ectoplasm. Wait. Nope. Just taro excrement.
I'm simply not credulous enough to accept this is where I've ended up. I'd welcome you, would-be consumer, but we are not a retail operation. Please visit the various consumer locations around Fairfield for all your purchasing needs. I was meant to have help, but they lacked the barest amount of gray matter it takes to keep from getting locked up by excessive corporate malfeasance. Breaking my back, trying to buttress all these vines on top of all my other jobs. Oh, the bits I wouldn't pay for some of those mechs the Protectorate used. So, is there anything else, or can I get back to work? Really? Feel you're entitled to that information, do you?
Nah, but I played the game too and I want to know how you can get away with it.
Nah, it's only a crime if you get caught. And you only get caught if you cause enough trouble that excessive corporate malfeasance has no choice but to haul you in. So long as you respect their boundaries, keep the right palms greased, and apply a bit of discretion, it's easy enough to do just about anything you need done. But since the original crew we sent here couldn't handle those 3 simple rules, it does so happen I have an opening for a well-paid accomplice. Interested?
Yeah?
I'm part of Sub Rosa. We're a group of merchants, information brokers, and commodity traders who deal outside the systems most folk are confined by. We're the best way to get things done in anti-space if you're looking for profit. Want to buy it, sell it, move it? We've got someone to do it for you. Oh, isn't that just wonderful? I had no suspicion when you walked through my door that you'd help resolve the last of the morass Paradise Island has become for us. And all we need you to do is access Quartermaster Cardos's terminal and scrub any Spectrum vodka from her ledgers. It's already been resold, so having it in her system could become problematic. Expunge it, and I get you some bits, and the friendship of Sub Rosa all over the system. You get me? And I'll be waiting here.
Okay.
What's all this talk I'm always hearing about middle and lower management?
Hvor er hendes terminal så? Derhen. Det ligner noget, der er rimelig godt... Det er militærlejr der, guys. Skal vi lige igennem, så vi gør det forkert. Jeg hører ikke krig med de her.
Let me guess. Gun keeps jamming, armor don't quite fit snug as you like. State your division and I'll get you outfitted, quick and proper, or your next provision's free. Thought these old factories caught a whiff of decrepitude percolating in the air. I'd explain it then. As Chief Replenishment Officer, it's my privileged duty to furnish our brave troops with all of their wartime essentials. You could say I put the ration in liberation. Tell me what you need, and I'll do my ample best to supply you. No one here but you, me, and several tons of well-oiled machinery. What's this about? Now there's an odd request. If you've got queries about my stock, I'm sure I can answer them for you. Wait one rat-gone moment. Did Ms. Galloway put you up to this? I can't for the life of me adduce a reason as to why a greenhouse manager would be interested in military inventory. What kind of plants are we growing in there? All the while, I thought they were growing healthy little comestibles. They were planting the seeds for psychological warfare. Literally. Shows what I know. All right. Ms. Galloway can have access, but only because I believe in not biting the hand that feeds, or in this case, grows. Key card to access the terminals, right here on the boxes beside me. Feel free to nab it.
Alright. Så vi kan klare den quest. Det der spidskil der, det er så godt der. Og det vilde det er egentlig, at holy fuck, at jeg har den der perk der, hvor min våben Den også... den der. Det finder den. Så er vi klar i den. Det giver vel noget XP eller sådan nogle ting der.
Hello again. You get that inventory issue sorted?
Yep.
How grand. That officially mops up the last of the mess from the buffoons that came before me. And, as promised, my good fortune is also your good fortune. And while this might be a tad fewer bits than you were hoping for, remember, you've also made allies that you'll find all across Arcadia. Just keep watching for paintings of a stylish yellow rose with a split black circle near the middle. Like the one you passed on your way in. Find that rose, and you find Sub Rosa.
Thank you. Alright, så skal vi tage et sidequest mere, guys. Så vi tager en task. Tænker jeg, vi kan... Skal vi have lidt erfaring? Det er cool. Uha. Så lige nu er hele opbygningen, hele, kan man sige...
Boy, take this terminal and trash it. That's it. I need a smoke. If you're about to blast me and are fixing that void-forsaken terminal, it'll have to wait. I'm entitled to a break like anyone else. It's in my contract. I triple-checked. You must be thinking of some other brand of coffin nails. Andy's Coronas are made with only the best carcinogenic substances.
Coronas.
Guaranteed to extend. It's also the only smoke worth a good damn on this moon. Here, try a pack. On me. No, it's just like they say, though. I'm a technician. I've been getting pressure from folks up top to deploy these Protectorate drones to the military camp on behalf of Auntie's Choice. The drones are ready to launch. All that needs doing is fixing their targeting priorities so they mark us as friendlies. But I can't breach the terminal's security protocols. Drones are only as dangerous as their programming. But it's a moot. I know it probably seems like we're up to our ducks and troops, but half of them are ex-Protectorate trainees. Been key mashing all day. Surprised my fingers ain't. These Protectorate systems aren't like ours back home. Trip the wrong switch, ain't defeat. Sometimes you gotta get away from the problem in order to solve. Guessing that means not that I need the help of some Protectorate townie, understand, but bet a fellow drone operator like him would have some insight into all this. What? If I can get these drones launched, you're welcome to help yourself.
Might I have a word, Commander?
So nice.
I know I've been pushing to find DeVries, so this might seem... Got an old friend here on the island. The doctor who patched me up after Horizon. Tracked him to Westport a short time ago, but never got up the nerve to visit. Reckon we could drop by and pay him a visit? Brief one, of course. Not sure he'd still consider me such, but I had some... That starts with writing accounts. This friend of mine, Zebulon, after I recovered from Horizon Point, Zeb and I ran together for a spell, doing what we could to help folks in difficult spots. Fighting Protector too small for Zeb, as it turned out. He was unhappy with... I had my orders. I was to stay low. Couldn't let the Protectorate catch wind of an Earth Directorate agent in its midst. But Zeb, he kept pushing to take more extreme action. Resistance is a mite strong. Wasn't like he was part of some greater movement. He avoided speaking out of line, but he was already spinning up discontent by the time we met.
Look at us running to this.
Not sure he'd see it that way. We worked hard. Often than not, our help only made targets of the folks whose lives we were trying to improve. Well, you weren't. Only later I learned Zeb hadn't given up the struggle like I assumed he would. He got to stay in mental refreshment for his trouble. That's the last I heard of him. If it weren't for Zeb, I'd be in the ground. It's a and since finding you, well, a lot feels much Westport.
Just shoot in the thin air.
Er det herhen? Bruh. Er det ovenpå der? Spændende, hvordan kan jeg gøre det op så? Eller derind, kan man så spørge sig selv om. Destroy drones, der er et eller andet der, right? Så hvis det ikke er en bug, hvad fanden kan vi så gøre? Prøv at gå udenom her, så og se om der er noget der, guys. Der er noget her i hvert fald. Jeg tror, vi har bingo her, guys. Jeg tror sgu, vi har bingo.
Sequencing attack strategies.
Dude, det tror jeg ikke lige.
assist with agents' health needs.
Holy fuck. Jeg skal lockpick op på 3, tror jeg. Ja, det skal jeg. Det er sjovt, at det der et der, det giver et skid, selv når jeg starter verden her, men det er jo... Det er what it is, guys. Fik jeg klar den så? Okay. Skal jeg tage den der samtidig? Nå, jeg kunne disable det der. Hvis jeg havde højt nok skill med det. Det var fint nok.
Being this close to anyway. Need something, Commander? Sure. Always happy to tour.
Nobody around. Ain't nothing there. No target.
Så vil jeg gå ud der. Hvad er der? South side. Så hvis jeg hej, så jeg havde nok høj nok intelligens til at kunne reparere det. Jeg elsker de systemer, der er i de her spil her, guys. Jeg føler, jeg har det sådan lidt, som om, at det er sådan et spil, jeg får virkelig lyst til at spille det igen, hvor jeg så bare, ikke bare de der små muligheder, men de der store muligheder også, som jeg synes er spændende, så det at udforske, så det er cool. Prøv at gå den her vej her. også sige, at det var fedt at spille... Det var, altså, vi var oppe i et helt andet... Vi var oppe i en... Et niveau, som er helt vildt. Altså, det er cyberpunk, hvor...
Ready to wait. On your command.
Fuck, det er vildt.
Emergency protocol syringes prime.
Do you have my back?
Var der noget, vi kunne holde op her? Sagde det noget måske? Er det her eller hvad? Det er nogle gange så lidt svært at vide, hvad... Hvor man kan gå op og ned. Jeg siger.
Over here! Hole in the head! You lot couldn't hit the broadside of a frame!
Oh, hello there. Welcome to my little slice of paradise in paradise. I didn't hear you come in. Well, aren't you the observant one? Like I was saying, friend, this here crabble egg... You know what? I'm basically there. I just need to figure out the process of turning the eggs into skip drives. Oh, what? Please, take this as a small thank you. It is? Fascinating. That is a Oh, and...
Må vi prøve at holde op på det, ikke? Er der andre? Bare lige hurtigt tænk i forhold til det her PvE her, guys. Der er ikke de her fjender her, du møder, du skyder i store stykker, de her dyr. Der er ikke noget... de gendanner ikke. Så du kan ikke farme et område. Hvis du har dræbt et område eller hvis du har cleanet et område, så kommer det ikke tilbage igen. Det er sådan, jeg har forstået på hele. Så det er også derfor, at og det er, så vidt jeg kan huske, så var det, så kunne du heller gøre det i etteren. Og det er også derfor, at man det er nok også vigtigt for, at man tager de her sidequests der, for du kan ikke bare gå tilbage til et område, så få XP, så farm XP. Det er lidt svært. Så. Ikke svært, det kan du ikke. Det kan du ikke. Det kunne du heller ikke, for eksempel altså i Avowed. Så der var det handlet også om, at hvis du skulle have XP, og det skulle du på, når du kommer højt, så sværhedsgraden der er høj nok, så var det nok nødvendigt, at man tager de der sidequests der. Så. Skal vi gå udenom her så? Kan jeg se, hvornår... hvor mange... kan jeg se, hvornår jeg stiger level? Spændende. Det var, kunne jeg komme. Hvor kunne jeg ikke komme? Jeg er lidt spændt på, hvad sådan Obsidians næste projekt, det bliver spil. Fordi deres Avowed havde jeg jo så lidt håbet på, at det ville ligesom, det blev deres, hvad hedder det... At det blev deres, sådan... Deres
Seems nowhere on Paradise Island going untouched by this war.
Altså næste store hit, som de skulle køre videre på. Det er jo ikke et dårligt spil. Det var ikke et dårligt spil, de havde. På nogle måder. Det kan jeg ikke sige. Det vil jeg heller ikke sige. Så det, men det... Jeg havde lidt håbet på, at det blev lidt bedre, end det var. Og der er heller ikke kommet mere. Jeg synes ikke, der kom mere omkring det lige nu her. Hvad er det for... Hvad fik jeg der, siger de? 46? Det blev heller ikke... Det blev sgu heller ikke, hvad hedder det... Jeg tror ikke... Jeg tror ikke, det fornærmer nogen, hvis jeg siger, at det ikke blev lige det... Ikke lige på det spil, som vi alle sammen håbet på. Vi havde håbet på, at kvaliteten var bedre. Der kommer en masse spændende ting. Jeg ville simpelthen lyve, hvis jeg sagde, at det ikke gjorde.
I'll take fighting rats and surveillance any day of the week.
Så nej, men ja, det... Så jeg er lidt spændt på, hvad det gør nu Obsidian. Jamen det... Så lige nu gør de ikke så meget, tror jeg ikke. At de bare venter på at se, hvad der sker med Fallout. Fallout 10. Og jeg ved faktisk ikke, om de planer om at smide en remastered udgave, altså, eller hvad hedder det? Altså, ja, en remastered udgave af Fallout New Vegas. Det var da spændende, hvis I gjorde det.
Stay as tough as you've got. Hey you! Get over here before you get yourself killed.
Bruh.
No, ain't got what I need. And you can't come stumbling around here looking like prey. These raps ain't had a bite to eat since their pods dropped from the look of it. And a desperate rapt is a dangerous rapt. Yeah? Well, I'm Trooper Ceylon. Inez, former combat medic, Enhanced Soldier Division. Now just a menial troubleshooter who looks to have gotten her job swept out from under her. They're always counting me out. Every single one of them. And now, they ain't even letting me finish the jobs they send me on. Kinda making it hard to prove myself here. And this rep didn't even have anything that could help my graft. This whole thing's a wash. Sick of it. I know, I ain't blaming you. That's part of climbing the ladder. Ain't but one rung at the bottom, and everyone's keen to get a foothold. Can't exactly afford to be picky about the jobs that come my way neither. Considering my condition, options are limited. If you had, you'd know. Unless you're accustomed to seeing folk roaming around with exposed muscle fibers or stunted extra limbs on their backs. Other than punch a hole in my armor, cause Huel at the saloon to yell in consternation, not much, at present. I'm considered a liability. My graph's all wrong. Most everyone else who got one passed or became permanently incapacitated. So they shuttered everyone in Fairfield reckons my time will come soon too. But I'm still mostly upright. I just know I can do more for Auntie and for the war. It's just this damn contract. Unless I can amend it so I might fix my... Weren't many of us grafted soldiers to begin with. To think, no. Enhanced Soldier Division was the fancy public-facing name for the grafting program. And when I say it was shuttered, I mean completely. Bet they'd erase it from the financial records if they could. I only been able to treat my own ailments thanks to Doc Tinsley in Fairfield. She worked for the program for a time. She's a good one. She's bound by contract to work on whatever task Fairfield's illustrious leader set her to. Nothing else. But she also ain't quite got the hang of the employment thing. You looked at the fine print of not only would trying to fix my graft impede my work, but it's also financially unviable, unproven, a risky investment. Could pursue fixing it myself were I out of my contract, but if I attempted to end it, I'd have to waive all employment rights for the next year. Law, no. The contract and anyway, I ain't a killer. No matter how much I fantasize about shutting him up when he goes on and on about... Or lamenting that his mock apple martini ain't blended quite right. Ugh, never quite got the hang of those. Let me put it this way. If I was already on the bottom rung, this knocks me clean off and buries me in sand. But I started from nothing before. I could do it again. Maybe. Ain't easy moving between companies. And I wasn't always with Auntie's choice. But that's a story for another time. Get the feeling you will. Anyhow, think I'll return to Fairfield to have a little chat with Milver Street. Good luck in there. Mind the wraps.
Just me, or did Inez remind you of Helen? Tough like her. Shame she's with Auntie's choice.
How are you still upright over there? Go, pop them loose. Just hit the signal.
Har vi det mad her, guys? Jeg sagde combat. Jeg vil sige, jeg ville lyve, hvis jeg troede, jeg synes, at det var... Jeg synes ikke, spil det ligger så meget op på stealth mode. Altså det... Jeg ved godt, de har det. Stadig. Jeg har alt det også.
Engaging combat protocol.
The following part of the system was assigned to a person to that. It's Crabble to his one. Repeating rifle. Det er bare den 46. Det er den samme. Jeg fik det black powder, det er fint nok. Alright, så har vi ellers... Hvad er det for noget? Kan jeg gøre noget ved det? Det kan vi ikke.
Detective sure wouldn't want this in the wrong hands, so it's probably exactly what Milver Street's after.
Hvordan er det? Oh, contact has pressed. Not to whisper. Excuse me, det der mental refreshment, det er altså, not gonna lie guys, det lyder som om, at det er det hvide snit. Så vi skal ud igen. Så vi skal tilbage til Mill Street. Skal det være, den kan... jeg skal nok også til at se, nu har jeg lige lidt.
Berry crunch. Accept no imitations. The K lets you know it's authentic. Now with 110% of your daily chemicals and preservatives.
Hell. I've stood this post so many times I could do it in my sleep.
You don't let the boxes upstairs. You ever find yourself with too much disposable income? I got plenty of ideas on how to dispose of it.
I don't much appreciate you undermining my work, Minister. When have I ever not made a go of it?
Bad Trooper Sealong, no mind. The individuality encouraged by Auntie's choice sometimes inspires employees to speak out of turn. How has your progress been? Have you acquired what we discussed? Excellent! At least that someone in my employ can be relied upon. Here, have one of my finest suits as a token of thanks. May it aid in your cap...
Again, you gave away my job and told my replacement to send me home. That don't make me wayward, and it sure as shit don't make me unreliable. If this contract weren't staying my hand, I reckon you'd be answering to it right about now. That's surely the most tempting offer I've heard all day.
Please pay this disgruntled employee no mind. What would she do without Auntie's hand to guide her if she were unemployed? I should think death the preferable alternative.
That's it. I'd rather be a down and outer for the rest of my life than crushed under your counterfeit leather boa boot a second longer. I quit! Oh, I'm counting on it.
This is unheard of, and I might add, you'll not be welcome with an Auntie's choice once more. We'll not take a contract shirker back into our fold.
So you say. but Auntie's Choice ain't seen a trooper like me before. You'll regret counting me out. Till then, I hope you choke on your mock apple martinis. If you're serious about that job offer, come find me when you're done with this clown.
She will most assuredly regret her decision. Most assuredly. But I suppose that is no longer my concern. Now, if you're finished urging workers to quit, let's move on. The acquisition of this information is but the first part of my plan to bring our foes into the fold and to ensure my future. The second is my operation in Westport. Westport is a shell of the bustling town it was prior to the invasion, though a handful of Protectorate Yesayers still cling to it. My plan requires their conversion. Verily, on to business. I've a kit of supplies to aid you, items to cajole or to dissuade. Sabotage the town or sway the citizenry, the choice is yours. Should pose no trouble for a go-getter like you. Westport represents a challenge. The challenge presented by the majority of the Protectorate. Fairfield citizenry were given ample incentive to fold, for they could see the freedom we offer firsthand. But the people of Westport are stubborn enough to risk death for their ideals and cannot be swayed by the lights of Fairfield. If I can convert them, I can convert anyone.
Smart.
Perhaps. The kit contains a wide variety of tools, propaganda, equipment, and more than a few confectionaries. Some items may serve as honey, swaying the Yesayers to our side. Others are blunt implements, crippling infrastructure to force the refugees toward Fairfield. Slather on a bit of elbow grease and you'll certainly succeed. I'm sure there are kindred spirits in Westport. No one wholly resists Auntie. Excellent. Here's the kit. Advertisement tapes, ambidextrine, assorted stimulants, free samples of purple-berry crunch, everything you need to wage war on the undecided mind. With that, I shall mark the locale. Begin with the vigilant Hogarth. Motivate him to depart, and his subjects will trot in file behind him woolly cow-like. Now, I'm sure you've asked yourself, for a task so involved, shall the reward be worthwhile? Well, wonder no longer. For the completion of this deed, I'm prepared to offer you an exact replica of my one-of-a-kind, limited production, gentle person's Oxonian. Then consider yourself officially deputized in the war to further innovation and the free market.
Okay.
Be forewarned. I can only guess at the needs of the denizens of Westport. You must engage with them, gauge their situation. Only then can you motivate them adequately.
I was expecting, guns. Is that on?
While I can't say for certain, I strongly suspect not. Westport no longer possesses any strategic value. The Protectorate has no reason to defend a half-sunken town. Still, I would come prepared with anything you think you might require. Paradise Island brims with danger, even if Westport itself seems safe. Do I look like Officer Carr to you? Guns.
Should we take this?
All done in there? Hope that little dust up back there didn't put you off. My contract had me caged, and I was glad to get a few licks in during the jailbreak. I'd like to take you up on your offer, if you're good for it. If you help me fix my graft, you'll retain the service, and in time, maybe I'll have earned myself the clout to be welcomed back in Auntie's Choice. Had a feeling you knew a good offer when you seen it. Once I'm in top form, you'll be pleasantly surprised to see what I'm capable. Doc Tinsley worked with grafts for some time before she came to Fairfield. Damn fine scientist.
This much of a crowd's not likely to keep a low profile. Someone ought to head back to mind the ship.
Acknowledged.
After you.
Alright, cool. Så då har vi en ny... Og vi har 2 companion quests. 3 faktisk. Eller vi har det der kiste også, ikke? Så det... Så har vi det der, hvor vi bare selv ikke skal besøge den der. Alright guys, jamen så vi har... Så tror jeg, vi har rigeligt at gå i gang med næste gang. Og jeg håber lidt på, at det bliver i morgen, at vi får komme i gang med det. Men jeg har også en halv aftale i morgen, så det bliver, ja. Det kan være, at vi gør, det kan være, at vi ikke gør. Men jeg skal nok lige give besked i forhold til, om vi gør det, og hvornår. Jeg håber lidt på, at det kan blive sådan en formiddag, men den der aftale, det er også som formiddagen, så vi må se, hvordan det hele, hvordan det hele, det ligesom, det spænder an, om det hele, det falder på plads. Men jeg vil sige, det er et super godt spil, det her. Eller det er super godt, det er et godt spil, det er et rigtig godt spil. Jeg er virkelig glad for, at det ligner faktisk ret meget det gamle spil. Som jeg sagde før, så synes jeg, at action-delen er blevet, eller kampdelen, selvom det at bevæge sig rundt, har de gjort lidt mere flydende. Jeg har ikke brugt den der langsom gengivelse faktisk ikke nu. Kun lige starten af spillet, så. Men det, jeg vil sige, det er ikke fordi jeg skal vende mig til det på nogen måder. Det er jo bare noget der er. Det er bare sådan der. Så det, jeg har lidt som om at jeg spiller Destiny faktisk. Altså gunplay, det er ligesom lidt Destiny. Jeg føler også lidt at de her hvad hedder det, altså gunplay, det er også meget Destiny-agtigt. Jeg kan godt lide, at der er noget vægt over våbnet. At når jeg skyder den der repeater, altså Winchesteren, ikke? Riflen, at der er noget saft og kraft i. Så det... Så det ser rigtig spændende ud. Det gør det, og jeg tænker, det er også sådan et spil, jeg kommer til at tage frem igen. Altså, når jeg har spillet det færdigt, så som et halvt år eller et år, så tager jeg frem igen, for ligesom at sige, at fordi der er en masse, jeg føler, at der er en masse replayability i spillet. At jeg kan lave en masse med, hvor jeg kan sætte mine skills på en anden måde, end hvordan jeg ellers har. Og det er fedt. Det synes jeg, det er fedt, at at man kan genspille spillet fra forskellige vinkler. Jeg tænker ikke sådan, at historien kommer til at ændre sig ret meget. Jeg var lidt overrasket over, at, og så stadigvæk ikke, men jeg var lidt overrasket over, at mange af de ting, mange af de dialog, næsten hver eneste dialog, du har, der har du også mulighed for ligesom at have indflydelse på den, i forhold til dit build, altså i forhold til, hvor din skill points ligger. Og det synes jeg også er fedt. Det synes jeg er fedt. Fordi nogle gange, så føler man lidt, at de har lige sat det ind, som om, vi glemmer lige, at der skal også lige være sådan en fjerde dialog, fordi den hænger, så føler man, at du er RP'er. Der ligger det bare. Jeg føler nærmest bare, at det ligger der. Som om, at, okay. Ja, sådan er det. Så det, og jeg tror ikke, at de ændrer ret meget. Jeg synes bare, det er fedt. Jeg synes, det gør noget ved RP. Det gør noget ved rollespillet. Så. At du har de optioner. Så det... Så bare som eksempel. Bare som et eksempel. Du skal forbi en eller anden vagt. Og der, hvis du havde højt nok engineering, så kunne du bruge den. Eller hvis jeg har højt nok speed, så kan du bruge den. Resultatet være det samme. Men det, at du dialogoption, dialogvalg er lidt anderledes, og svaret også er lidt anderledes, det synes jeg bare er fedt. Igen, resultatet er det samme. Du kommer forbi den vagt, uden at skulle slå ham ihjel. Men det gør noget ved RP'et, og det synes jeg er fedt. Det synes jeg er fedt. Så. Nå, men guys, jeg håber lidt på, at vi kan hoppe videre i morgen, som sagt. Og så, ja, og så hopper jeg en ny plan for at streame på søndag selvfølgelig, klokken 16, eller klokken 16, klokken 12 selvfølgelig, som sædvanligt. Og igen, jeg kan godt lige sige, at det bliver The Other Worlds 2. Så hvis vi ikke ses i morgen, eller søndag, så håber jeg, at I får en helt fantastisk weekend. Og så håber jeg selvfølgelig, at vi ses en anden god gang. Kan I have det godt?